sister. Hi. I'm going to the dentist, and you guys can guess why I'm going to the dentist. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, peace out. Good luck.
Kisses.
I hope everyone has a good day.
Guys, I'm using a new camera today.
Wow.
That's the tea.
She's bold. Okay, we're done here. We're done. Bye, Matthew. Goodbye.
Guys, it's currently 12:30 in the morning. What?
I'm trying to sleep.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I got you.
Are you not sleeping yet?
No. I'm watching Big Brother.
What episode are you on?
I think 4.
Alright, starting tomorrow we're watching 5.
Right.
Is it still recording?
Yes. You are about exactly a minute in.
Whoa! It's been about a minute of this video. Welcome to my channel.
Just used up a memory.
Of 1 minute. Anyways, what's up guys? It's Ariel and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Is Matthew right there? Welcome back to another hashtag Baby Friday. You baby dolls are having an amazing Friday because it's our day. What? As you can see, we are on a high quality camera today because I have a high quality video for you. So everybody grab your teacups because it's about to get hot. Okay, so you know what? I'm not even gonna do like a whole like weird intro thing, even though I just did. That's the freaking heat. Let's begin. Yes, Bad Zach / Brud Zach / Zachary Clayton / yes, my ex-boyfriend chipped my tooth about 3 years ago. I know what you're thinking. Why would he do that? He did it on purpose. I'm just kidding. If you have been in this family for about 3 years now, you probably know a story that you heard from 3 years ago. However, what you don't know is that the story that we told you was not true, and I am so sorry. I had just started social media. I was only doing Musical.ly at the time with Adi. Adi and I had just started Musical.ly, and we had gotten invited to our first tour. What? With a bunch of our favorite social media influencers. We got invited to this tour at the time as an influencer who was just starting, was like the biggest thing in the whole entire world, and Adi and I had to go. At this time, Musical.ly was like the thing, and there was also this app called YouNow. YouNow is an app where you can live broadcast. On this platform at the time, there was this group called 5 Quad, and it obviously consisted of 5 boys who live broadcasted on this app. This live broadcasting group also happened to be going on this tour. One of those boys was named, oh my god, take a wild guess, was named Zachary Clayton. Okay. This festival was, I want to say, 2 days. Adi and I flew in on the first day, and I don't think anything was going on that day. I think that was a day of like arriving and getting your stuff into the hotel and meeting all of the other influencers. And again, Adi and I were very new to this, so I think like I remember seeing Nash Greer and Jack and totally having like a panic attack because I loved them at the time. All these influencers were there. But because I had just met 5 Quad and Zach, and I was like, oh my god, they are our age, we could be friends. Adi and I obviously wanted to hang out with their group both nights. The first night was great. The second day, we ended up going on stage. Adi and I did a whole lip sync of Nicki Minaj. After we performed, Adi and I and Zach decided to go to one of our hotel rooms. We were just hanging out, laughing, cracking punny jokes as I do at every family gathering and every friendly gathering. One of us had the fantastic idea to have a pillow fight. Whoever's idea that was, you suck. It was probably my idea, Ariel. Of course, we all start grabbing our pillows. I am hitting Adi in the face. She is hitting me in the face. I am hitting Zach in the face. Zach is hitting me in the face. Me, being me, I decide to go up against the door, take a little look through the peephole of the hotel door. I don't know if this was my fault. I don't know if this was Zach's fault. I don't know. For some reason, I decide to keep my mouth open while I'm looking through this peephole. So imagine a door, right? And I'm looking through, and I'm like this. The air just... Okay guys, Zach is one of my best friends still, okay? So please, nobody get mad at him. This was not his fault. I feel a pillow smack me in the back of my head. And this is me on the door, and I go, boom! And that split second, I felt an entire chunk of my tooth just totally rip off. That was it. My tooth was gone. Zach hits me. I hear Zach and Adi laughing because they have no idea. I turn around, and I'm like, and I don't know what I look like at this point, but Zach and Adi just look at me like, and I'm like, what? and I see like tears come to both of their eyes, and I go to the mirror. I remember this like it's yesterday. Oh my god. And we're all three of us are just staring at the mirror. Like my entire tooth was chipped. It was so bad. Another thing to keep in mind, at this point I want to say it is like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm leaving the next day on a flight early in the morning. Us being our 13, 14-year-old selves, we start panicking. And our first instinct was to call Zach's manager at the time. So Zach's manager comes over and she's like, what happened? We tell her this story and she's like, okay, you need to find the tooth. So I kid you not, for a good hour, all 4 of us are on the floor searching for my small piece of my tooth. And of course we never actually find the piece of tooth, but we were looking for this tooth because hopefully we could glue it back on my tooth somehow. Obviously that night we did not find my tooth, but I was in Zach's room, so I had to get to my room. I had to get from point A to point B. Like I said before, this was a social media festival. There are a lot of influencers on the same floor as us. Right now, I wouldn't care, but I was very new to social media. I didn't want anybody to see my tooth, and I didn't know anyone. But of course, somebody who is a great friend of mine now, at the time wasn't. The second I walk out of Zach's room to get back to my room, Sam Pottorf is standing right I don't know if he remembers this. Sam, if you're watching, I don't know if you remember this. If I was totally rude that night, now you know why. I walk outside, Sam Pottorf is right there, and my just initial instinct is to keep my mouth shut so nobody sees. So Sam goes, hi, I'm Sam. I'm like, I don't know why. And I remember him looking at me like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, And also, I will say, the tooth, it hurt so bad, like, cause like my artery was, it hurts. Like it hit a vein, I don't know. Sam, I think, was with a few of his friends. He was asking us if we wanted to go anywhere or where we were going, and Zach and Adi were like standing in front of me, like totally trying to cover me. Adi finally told Sam, after talking to him for like 30 minutes, that we have to go to bed. And so we went back to our room, and my parents were sleeping. And we walk in. I don't know about you guys. Please comment down below if your mom is the same. My mom, the second something is wrong, I don't even have to say anything, and my mom just knows. She goes, hi, sweetie. I was like, oh. And she goes, what happened? And I was like, my tooth. And I go like this, and I show her. And then she wakes up my dad, and it was a whole thing. They start asking me what happened. I think I lied to them also. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. This is the real story. Yeah, so they start like freaking out, and they're trying to figure out what to do because we have a flight the next day. And they're like, okay, tomorrow morning we're gonna take you to the dentist. I wake up the next morning. We have to go to the dentist at, I want to say like 6 o'clock in the morning.
I was with Adi, and I was running to like inside the room or whatever, and I fell, and like when I fell, the table was there, and I went, bah, like I hit my tooth, and this happened.
Right now, I tell you guys absolutely everything that happens. We were just getting a lot of hate because we were so new, and personally I think it was my decision to not put out there that Zach was the one who chipped my tooth, because I just didn't want him to get in any sort of trouble, and I don't want that to cause friction in our relationship and friction with you guys and what you guys thought. I don't know. I talked to Zach, and we decided to say that I fell and hit my tooth on the dresser, just because I ended up getting my tooth fixed right before we got on the plane, and this tooth is fake because I chipped it 3 years ago, and that is my chipped tooth story. That was the real story, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you remember that. Tweet me any pictures of the live that I did that day, or Zach and I. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you're new to the Baby Doll family, make sure to comment down below if you're new, because I want to talk to you, and follow all of my social media down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this Baby Friday and this high quality story time on this high quality camera. I love you.